everyone. Welcome to Close Up on America's Business, the program that takes you inside some of the most unique and successful companies in America. I'm Janice Marie. On each edition of our show, you have the opportunity to meet some of the most innovative business leaders in the country today. You'll find out what their products, services, technologies, and business models can do for you, and what they're doing to change our world and to change the way we do business.
You are looking at a typical construction site here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area where workers are busy completing work on a giant warehouse project. By the time this complex is finished, the various tradesmen who will have been involved here range from electricians to carpenters, plumbers, heating and air conditioning specialists, pipe fitters, welders, painters, drivers, and maintenance staff, just to mention a few. The big question is, where do all of these tradespeople come from? Well, in this case, as well as on many other construction projects throughout this area, many of these workers are actually employees of a company called Trade Management Incorporated. It is a Fort Worth-based firm that specializes in providing skilled labor to the construction industry. It is a vital service and a huge advantage to the construction companies as well as to the tradesmen themselves. And to learn what makes it so advantageous, we sat down for a conversation with the two key executives of Trade Management, Alicia McKillock and Eric Petrie.
Trade Management is a skilled labor provider. We send out skilled workers to the construction industry, different areas all over DFW. We can bring a lot of value to our clients where we can help them save money. On certain times, we can get a labor rate from the client and design a specifically tailored program for their job need.
And what do you think the advantage to the industry is to have a company like this?
The big advantage is each worker is covered with 100% general liability and workers' comp insurance. And that's a big plus. We take out all of the taxes out of each of the person's checks, so when they go on the job, we make sure that our clients are 100% protected on any type of burden that they could encounter. Each worker has tools when they go to the job. We make sure that they're on time. If there's any issues, we make sure that we're the first one to hear about it, and we're putting the fire out immediately, trying to make sure the worker's on the job to the customer's satisfaction.
We try to become an extension of that company's HR department, whereas we can actually duplicate their own hiring processes in most cases. So if they say we need background check, drug test, references checked, whatever they do when they hire their own guys, we try to duplicate in-house to match their own guys. So that way it's a good fit whenever the guys get out on the job. Not so much the general labor, but the carpenters, the electricians, the plumbers, things of that nature. We're just a labor provider. So if a company has their core group and they need additional manpower for a project, they'll call us and we'll help supplement their existing crew.
Eric, what happens if there's a problem with an employee on the job site? First
thing we do is we have a salesperson or a customer service person that's responsible for that client. If there's a problem on the job site, they'll call their representative. If it's something that can be handled on the phone, then that person will take care of it. Otherwise, we have a full-time field superintendent. His job is basically to go job site to make sure that the clients are happy, the workers are doing a good job. If there's anybody that needs to be replaced or tuned up or whatever the situation may be, he takes care of it. If a tool breaks, he'll take a replacement tool. If the hard hat's missing, he'll take a hard hat. Whatever we can do to basically streamline the process so the guys actually are on the job and they're being productive.
Quest Metal Solutions specializes in the installation and fabrication of HVAC ductwork. With the help of Trade Management, we could man larger projects. We could put one of our employees out on a job site and bring in 2 or 3 employees with Trade Management, and we could get larger projects completed. We've also hired several Trade Management employees after they've worked for a while for us. I've had people work with us for over 2 years from Trade Management. Finally, we just decided to make them Quest Metal Solutions employees because they have had some quality people that we have used. They do give us the best labor rate. I can say that Trade Management has helped the growth of Quest Metal Solutions. We wouldn't be where we're at today without using Trade Management.
The advantages for Trade Management workers, we keep them working. They have steady work coming in. They can go to different places to work. Sometimes they'll work on one job for 1 week or 2. If they do a great job, sometimes the clients never let them leave. They keep them and they stay busy.
Our philosophy is always, let's just do what's right. And that doesn't necessarily always mean that the client's right, but we try to be ethical. We always do our best to do what we say we're going to do. we don't oversell. We're realistic. When we're talking to a client and they say, I need 10 guys tomorrow morning. Well, a lot of times we'll have to tell them, hey, we got 3 available. If you want us to continue working on it, we'll be glad to do that. If you don't have time, to understand if you need to call someone else. There's been times we've actually referred clients to other companies like ours because we understand that their need needs to be met. I think by going that extra step, I think people really understand that we do care about their job and their project. It's not just lip service. I mean, we want to be their partner for a long time.
Is it an advantage to be a woman-owned business in this industry?
Certain jobs and projects require X amount woman or minority participation. If we can help them attain, their percentages, it's win-win. Alicia's our president, and she owns most of the company, and by being woman-owned, it has opened up a lot of doors for us.
We've been using trade management for a couple of years now. We had tried a couple of other agencies in years past with really mixed results, mostly bad, but these guys have been able to perform pretty well for us and will help us get manpower when we needed manpower with some quality help in most cases. They work real hard at what they do to see that they meet our needs and do so most of the time. They have been able to man us up with some good people that were dependable for a fairly competitive price, we feel. They seem to follow up very well and make sure that we're satisfied with the help that we've got. Just done us a real good job. We've been very pleased.
Geographically, Alicia, what area do you serve?
Dallas-Fort Worth mostly. We also do work in Houston. We have an affiliate in Mount Pleasant as well, and very open to doing work in other cities in Texas. What separates trade management from the competition is our customer service, our quality. We have a passion to pour good quality into every worker that we send out to a job site. We sell honesty. We want to make sure that when we tell our clients that we have an order filled, that we do indeed have each worker set with the tools, ready to show up for work and be on time. And we just take a lot of pride in making sure the workers are exactly what they need.
And there you have it, a look at the many advantages of the services provided to the construction industry by the professionals at Trade Management Incorporated. I'm Doug Llewellyn reporting from Fort Worth.
Well, that does it for this edition of Close Up on America's Business. I'm Janice Marie. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.